on. Let me just turn the game down a bit. Went to the doctor's and he... Oh.
Ammo depleted. What the hell is going on? Brutal. A train full of zombies just crashed through the wall. Not husks, real zombies. The station's under siege.
Bastardo. No time to waste. Push forward through the station and get to that train. And look out for survivors as you go.
That's it.
Take down. Hello? Okay. How the hell did you heal yourself? That's the question. Oh, down.
Hey, Beef. I think they're live now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch the whole stream over to the YouTube channels, and I got both. Let me see. I got both stream links here. So just give me 1 second. I'll try and send these to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, sorry.
This
Sorry,
first
so
one's
the
gonna be
doctors
TWP.
and he changed tablets and went worse. Oh shit. Now they're kicking in and feels better. What's the game?
And
ribbon?
the second one will be...
Mental Awareness Month. Mental
Are they all
Health
listed, the
Awareness
two of
Month
them?
thing. Basically, the rest of this month.
What's
we're
that-
not gonna
what's that?
wait, I think.
Like the stream is unlisted? Like only you can see it?
My furniture
what it is?
As of right now, I think, yeah.
Oh, okay.
On Discord. I like the chains and bondage there, Kev. Didn't know you were into that kind of stuff, but hey, each to their own.
Crap, I think I just did that wrong.
What's the difference
hold
between
on.
the two of them?
There we go, my bad. Grabbed,
Oh, actually,
man.
there's a box of ammo there.
Is there any difference between the two of them?
well, one's from the side of Wolfpack, the other is going to be from the side of...
Oh, that's how you went to the
Pacific
pistol.
Bay.
I didn't know how to get to the pistol.
Are you constantly gonna be changing?
Remember, it's
Or are
not
you
usable.
just gonna technically leave one?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and switch back and forth between the two because they both gave me their stream links. So
Okay, cool.
okay. So this is TWP's standpoint, and then I gotta snag this one. Yep. There we go. Okay, this... Someone must have ended their stream, because the one that I have for Pacific Bay it says they ended that stream
Okay.
8 minutes ago, so I'm gonna let those guys know.
Okay.
Okay, I got a new stream link here.
Okay.
There we go. And then this one will be from Pacific Bay's standpoint.
Okay.
That's the one that's live. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, everybody. Welcome back for day 2 of the quarterfinals. The Fleet Network was really, really cool in reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to do a second day of streaming this stuff. Today, we have a really good matchup, and actually, I'm expecting this matchup to probably, no disrespect to either team, but I'm really expecting this match to either have 4 or 5 games to it. I think these fleets are evenly matched. I think they're very, very good skill-wise. Both teams have something good going for them. It's definitely teams you don't want to scoff at. So, without further ado, I brought in Habif with me today. I figured his commentary with some of the ship play tactics wise, it'll be beneficial for everybody to kind of listen to what Habif has to say, and I think this will go over really good. I do have both stream links now, guys. Right now we're looking at the Pacific Bay side, but with Alex streaming, and on the flip side, we do have Eric DeJager streaming from the TWP side, the Wolfpack. So, again, I think this will be a good matchup. We aren't running quite as an elaborate, lengthy stream delay like we were the other day. I cut that one down in half just because if there is any audio issues or anything like that, I'm hoping you guys will be able to tell me a little bit quicker instead of having Habif not have his audio for the entire first game. Oh, I'm so embarrassed by that yesterday. That was unreal. That was such a noob, dumbass move on my part. So. All right, so from this perspective right here, this is and I'll try to do my best here to flip back and forth between the two teams. We do have the Wolfpack right here, Eric DeJager. He's going to be in the Ochakov, so I would expect him to be heavily involved in shelling the enemy, probably maneuvering around to flanks, forcing battleships to take pop shots at him to keep him at bay and try and keep him away from cap circles and use his radar to his advantage. Habif, what are you thinking? I mean, I'm trying to look at some of the ships here. If you see them, call them out. Not familiar with what they've been playing so far this tournament, but I would expect meta ships, something that's going to help them win. What do you think?
Interesting ship selection. Like one is bringing triple DD. I assume that they either going to try to do a Wolfpack towards Bravo, or one DD is going to go all the way to Alpha. Those are the two possibilities, but let's see how the game develops. The only thing that I noticed about the Ochako, it's we're gonna see if he's gonna be kiting out, or he's gonna put his radar in use by being close to the caps. We'll see what's gonna happen.
Yep. So for this for the TWP side, we definitely have one destroyer that spawned on each cap there. As expected, you're looking at one of the destroyers pushing outside of C, and then potentially 2 destroyers meeting up here between B and A to try and get the mid cap, try and catch a 2-on-1 advantage with Pacific Bay only bringing in 2 destroyers for this one. Then here we have Alex's perspective. He is running the mains, and he is working with the Low Yang in tandem. So as expected, you gotta have a push through on the right flank here. So it looks like they're probably gonna push a little heavier towards their right flank, which would be TWB's left flank. it'll be interesting to see what kind of matchup they'll be able to encounter. Okay, so you see Fergizzi, he's rocking a Azure Lane, New Jersey, and he yeah,
big
big
shot
hit.
over there.
Yep, big hit,
Mhm.
big hit with that one. Pretty accurate, right through the bow. That's always good to start off a match like that. It makes you feel good and boosts your confidence as a battleship player, right? What'd you say, Habib?
Oh, 100%, 100%. Now the only thing that Bane's gonna have to play a little bit more passive. Let's see how the game. I'm surprised that the DD in the Delta is not going wider to get some spots, but I think he's playing it safe, not passing across the equator. They're capping Alpha. That cruiser might be able to intercept that going around. Lo Yang spotted.
Yep, looks like we're going to have a little bit of destroyer on destroyer action right here. Mr. Mountain Dew is going to be engaging with, what destroyer was that? I forgot.
Lo Yang, the one that got spotted in between Delta and Charlie.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Alex is actually getting a couple good blind fires here into that smoke. Got a fire started with two hits. And it actually looks like he's got a perma-fire going on that on Mr. Mountain Dew and his Lo Yang. He must have had an early damage con when he first engaged the destroyer, but then that random blind fire with ended up getting another fire permanent. That could end up playing into a factor later on in the game, especially if you're eating a little bit of damage when you can't get rid of the damage control.
Yeah, 100%.
So it looks like Alex is looking off towards B here. I would see him reversing behind this island so that he can get his guns into play. Looks like the Wolfpack has 2 destroyers over in the Alpha cap right now, but it looks like they're being pinched from behind. Let's pop over here and see if we can get a view from Pacific Bay standpoint. Or, excuse me, the TWP standpoint. It always makes me a little nervous when I see a battleship have to push that far forward to try and support their team. He is going to get shelled relentlessly here. Oh, and there's a big hit.
Yeah, having 2 DDs in Alpha, one of them is gonna have to YOLO the cruiser. Otherwise, if they lose the 2 destroyers, the chances of them losing the match are really high.
Yeah, you're right. Both of Pacific Bay's destroyers look like they are pinched in that cap between a Missouri and. Or excuse me, the Missouri was trying to push up, but yeah, they were definitely pinched between that cruiser back there. So it looks like TWP did lose a destroyer. They did, and then return Pacific Bay was able to get rid of the cruiser on the backside of A. In so doing, though, it looks like they did lose one of their destroyers. Early on, though, this is actually looking very close. But each team has 2 caps, and the points are within 30 of each other. I mean, it's close to start off here. 6 minutes in, and we're right neck and neck.
If they manage to get rid of that P-bag,
what? Who gets rid of the P-bag?
so. Oh, he completely disappeared. I'm expecting to see the Ochiko kiting right now and get rid of the Alabama, try to spam him. But he's not spotted, so he's in a really good spot.
Okay, so yeah, Pacific Bay did lose their Missouri. So when you push up in a battleship that hard, that's kind of what happens. You're susceptible to all the spam that you're going to get from multiple people, and it's hard to tank damage like that. And that does give Wolfpack an advantage there by about 130 points now. Again, 2 caps each way, but losing the battleship is a big point swing. Let's head on over to Pacific Bay's point of view here with Alex. So it looks like he was able to repair back some of that damage he took from that initial salvo from the Adeline, New Jersey. But he is being spotted right now. We'll see if he can do some damage here on the P-bag.
The battleship playing in Bravo, it's an interesting aggressive position, that's for sure. They managed to get rid of that cruiser.
Yeah, he really only has one
spotted.
person to shoot at right now, which is the P-bag, and if it goes unspotted, all he has to do is stay there. He doesn't have anybody else to shoot at the moment. Looks like you're kind of getting a heavy push from C going down south toward B from the Wolfpack. Again, it looks like Wolfpack has a 1-ship advantage. But they do have a little bit of a points lead here with a 130-point lead.
That Z-23 seems to be burning. It's a 1 bar out of 4. If they get rid of the destroyer, they have no one to stop them over there.
Now you're starting to see a battleship push over from the TWP side. Looks like the battleship is pushing straight down into B for a one-on-one matchup. I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to get this lightning. The Wolfpack here is sitting on A cap pretty nicely with the Wolfpack, but he must be getting sonared, or he's either that or his guns are just keeping him spotted.
Lightning took a big hit.
Yeah, he's getting whopped here by Alex in his mains. I would imagine with him doing that kind of damage, he's probably running a Riggerwald type of build. It's gonna be close. Is he gonna go unspotted? He must have already used a smokescreen, otherwise I would have anticipated him using one.
The lightning?
Yeah.
If he's sonar.
That is true.
Yeah.
If he was being sonared right there by that Pacific Bay destroyer.
Yeah.
Got a few ships that are very low for the Wolfpack, but they do have a 4-on-6 advantage at the moment. Let's go ahead and switch back over to TWP's standpoint. So Eric and his Ochakov, he's pushed up in between B and C. It's a nice little spot if he's able to get his radar in tune.
Yeah, that Ochakov needs to be reversing very sneakily.
There it
into
is.
Bravo,
Yep,
he
there
was
it
spotting.
is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to force Pacific Bay's Loyang into retreat mode. He's got about 5 more seconds of hell if he can survive it.
I think that Loyang is gonna survive.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing a little bit of a game of map positioning from TWP here. I think it just kind of unfolded in their advantage here. The Missouri pushing up, I think that was a tough move. I hate to be critical, but that's kind of what you see is just when you got your battleship pushing forward to try and support 2 destroyers on a cap. I think that's where you're trying to head off 2 destroyers on a cap, because I think it was actually TWP was able to get 2 destroyers in there. And you're gonna see the Alabama go down here in a sec. So that's looking like all she wrote for Game 1 here. Give Game 1 to the Wolfpack. I didn't see any crazy ship selections though. Every ship I saw being brought into this one, I would say would be a meta pick.
Yeah, like I do believe that each map has yeah. Like you can bring certain ships in certain maps due to the islands and positioning, but you're gonna see pretty much the same ship selection.
Hmm.
Well, there goes the first game.
All right, so tip of the hat to the Wolfpack in game 1.
Let's see if there's any switch when it comes to ship selection. It's gonna be interesting. Use of the desert. Do you think they're gonna play with the triple DD again?
That'd be interesting to see. I think I think having 3 DDs was actually beneficial towards the Wolfpack. So you may end up seeing Pacific Bay switch it up to 2, or excuse me, from 2 to 3.
Yeah. Let's see what they bring.
I don't know if we're having a stream issue here with Alex. We'll see if that clears up. All right. In the meantime, we'll switch over to Eric.
Yeah, Eric is working properly.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think it was the additional DD, particularly on that map. Like spotting's quite key, and I just don't think BEREG had the spotting to.
I don't like. Yeah.
To know if they could push, if they couldn't push. Right.
Yeah.
There's a change of map going on.
Some Jeopardy music.
Let me pop my.
Doing the elevator music. Oh yeah. Wait, yeah.
Pop the screen back.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I gotta say something though. That Missouri
So,
pick, as you said, it's
Lo
not
Yang,
very-
Z23.
It's not a great pick. It
And,
can work, and people have used it successfully.
Let's see what the Joker
The
boat
problem
is.
in Missouri is the platform of the radar. The radar is a great radar.
Interesting.
The Missouri platform is essentially an Iowa.
Yeah.
Which means-
Sorry about that, Mr. Flint. We do see the comments, but yeah, the delay is a bit big. But we try to spend as much time focusing on the match as possible. It looks like Pacific Bay are having a potential stream issue again.
Are we gonna have to watch from Wolfpack perspective for a wee bit longer?
We might end up watching the rest of this.
All right, Tears of the Desert. Here we go.
Oh, we gotta get a
It's
good
interesting
stream,
to see
that's the
triple
thing. We don't
BB
know
selection
what
in this
calls we
map.
got, You know, that's all we can do.
To
But
the
while
size
you're
of
waiting
it.
There, while you're setting that up, the technical sides. Yeah,
Being
I
a
just wanna highlight
BB
that
guy
the
there,
platform
Habib,
in Missouri,
what's your thoughts on that?
it's
I
just
mean,
not
is
conclusive to
is
pushing.
it
Like, you're gonna get farms,
is it kind of like to
American
set up
BBs
more
typically are not
crossfires, hoping they can
BBs
get
that
rid of
push,
cruisers,
like,
or
aggressively pushing.
they're able to do more
It's
alpha?
just a
What
bit
do you
hard.
think?
Radar
Well,
on Alabama,
let's see
that
how
would have been a
aggressive
great
the battleships
ship.
play.
But
Yeah.
I don't
The,
know. I think the
this
same
map
situation
kind
as
of works
Iowa.
for a triple
Easily
DD
farmable,
selection,
you know.
like the
Put it
way
on a
they did in the
landing.
previous
Put a
map,
radar on
the
a
size
landing,
of
that'd
it,
be a
but
tough
triple
one,
battleship.
You know,
I don't know if they might send 2 together. They might leave one as a.
like that's what you have on a
As a
cruiser,
floater,
like, be stealthy
to
got
kind of
sprint,
react whatever's
maybe,
going on.
There's options there, but if you have
Nope.
a battleship, it's
They're
kind
sending
of big
2
and
towards
easy
Charlie.
to farm down.
I didn't notice.
Not towards
You know,
I didn't
the
notice
East
them
is
taking any
coming
different
a mile
ships.
away,
Did you?
And it's not exactly a stealthy ship. You know, you
Well,
really need
they
to
switched
surprise
to the
people
triple
with
DD
those
selection.
radars.
Okay.
There's no triple DD anymore.
yeah,
Okay,
and
so
there's-
both of them are running the
there's
2
no
destroyers. Yep.
surprising
Okay.
anyone
Yep.
with the radar here. Right,
looks
okay,
like-
looks like
I just didn't catch what destroyer players, or yeah, I didn't catch what destroyer players switched up.
Looks like going for a Wichita and Albertoff pick instead of the Missouri pick. I think,
So
I
it's-
think,
yeah.
I think they realised that the Missouri pick wasn't very conclusive to that one.
No, and they've gone
Low
for
Young Lightning,
a
Low Young
Lion,
is
where we've got
23.
New Jersey Monarch and Lion. So now
I think we probably had a stream
also
disconnect
BEREG,
on the Pacific Bay side.
Correct.
I'll go over and see if they resend a. Yeah, if you want, Habib, if you want to take over, I'll go and see if they got a new stream link.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we see the Wolfpack trying to go for Alpha. They send 2 battleships to Charlie. One is playing extremely passive. Ochakov is spotted.
Силы противника на горизонте.
Ooh. Pacific Bay sending a stealth Wichita towards Bravo. That's a ball move. Let's see. This Ochakov probably gonna use his front guns to farm if he doesn't get spotted, but they're very aggressive. Oh, there it is. The 23 spawner. Ochakov still has his radar. Let's see if he's gonna use it. Wait for the DD to smoke.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Let's see who's gonna have shots to try to flush the Wichita out of Bravo. Cool. They have the points rolling.
I
They
think the-
really send a DD all the way wide.
I think
That's
the Lion.
interesting.
I think the Lion was a different pick for Pacific Bay there. I don't know if they ran one last game.
So they completely gave Bravo for free. They probably have stealth build Wichita. I'm trying to figure out what the plan in Charlie is, because they have 2 battleships. One is staying pretty far behind.
Okay, so we do have Pacific Bay just took care of their the Wolfpack's Peter Begression. So now you're seeing the Wolfpack playing from behind in this one.
That Wichita they still full hell in the middle of Bravo. What are your thoughts on sending triple battleship to Charlie? Like 2 battleships to Charlie?
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting though if they're going to have to keep and that I was just about to say I think they're going to have to keep that destroyer healthy, and he just got killed. That was the second one going down there for the Wolfpack. So now, unfortunately, I think what you're going to see is you're going to see those 2 battleships get shelled pretty hard here with being perma-spotted from Pacific Bay. I think we may end up seeing Pacific Bay get away with this one. They're definitely doing what they need to. Wolfpack's down 3 ships, and it looks like they're about to go down 2 caps to 1. Yeah, I think it was an interesting choice to bring the 3 battleships.
Yeah.
Because now with the 1 destroyer on the very top side of A, you're only going to get spotting from that side, and those 2 battleships on C are just going to keep getting shelled. And it looks like one of them went down already.
Yeah, I don't think the other battleship has any chances in Charlie. No.
Yeah, I think it might be early, but I think I'm going to end up calling this one for Pacific Bay. So 1-1. I think you're just going to see mop-up duties at this point with it being a 6-on-4 and 2 caps. Yeah, I sent Naris a message, but the Pacific Bay must not have a stream backup.
Yeah, they might be in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
Don't be worried about that.
Yeah, I'm sure after this match they'll probably take a minute or two and get their stream set up again.
So they had one DD, one cruiser, and one battleship against two battleships, a cruiser, and a destroyer. I don't know what went wrong over the other side.
On a side note, in terms of trolling behavior, it's interesting to see the Wolfpack running a Ukrainian camo on a Russian ship going up against a Russian fleet. Oh man, there's never a shortage of humor. Like I said, guys, I have nothing but respect for both these guys, for both these fleets. They're both very good. Judging by the fact that we're kind of seeing all the remaining 3 ships push up here, it kind of just looks like they've already kind of thrown the hat in. Thrown the towel and said, we're done.
Yeah.
They're going to try here. I mean, they're not going to throw them away completely, it looks like, but...
Oh, that widget is not very healthy, and that means it's kind of doing something. Is he going to try to semi-torp him?
Yeah, there's potential there.
I don't know if sending the Alochikov to Bravo and kind of sitting behind the island and getting the cab was more productive than just reversing over there.
I think for me the game was decided as soon as that destroyer from the Wolfpack got shot down over on sea. That pretty much left 2 battleships to just get shelled. There was no spotting for those guys.
That Loyang might take the other Loyang. He has his radar back, the Ochukov, and he's in radar. Ochukov needs to get the mains and help with the Loyang. Hope he doesn't get torped.
I think he's gonna get it, but yeah, I think you're gonna see some torps here. That's the beautiful thing about mains. It is really hard to Citadel that thing. He gets the Citadel of Doom right there at the end, but there was no Citadels whatsoever on the previous shots.
He needs to pop the radar, man, for his Loyang.
Not sure.
Use his radar.
I would agree.
It's
just interesting if he's got it available or not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it is available.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep.
And the Loyang was 9.5 kilometers away. He's not helping his DD. They have all the chance in the world to kill him right now.
There, now he popped it. I think he heard you, Habib.
Yeah.
Speak up. Speak louder next time.
It took him too long to pop it, man. As soon as that enemy Loyang was smoking, he needed to pop that radar. And save his own DD.
I do totally understand that he was engaged with that main, so he was probably thinking, I gotta kill this guy first, but yeah. Right as soon as that ship went down, probably should have popped it.
Yep. Because the DD had the Wolfpack DD had more health than the other one.
Mm-hmm. And you see the tactical ramming from the Lion to Which one did he get there?
Oop. Ochukov versus Ochukov action.
Peekaboo, I see you on B cap. Well, that one went the other way. So 1v1 right at this moment, going into game 3. So Greece is next, right, on game 3?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Are
Let's
they gonna keep the same shapes? That's a question.
So you guys yesterday, you switched it up a little bit with having J-Trank go over to the Vanguard. I wouldn't be surprised to see some different ships being picked. Let's give this one a second here. Let's see if Alex gets his stream back up and running. Okay. So my apologies to Hivehound there. It looks like when Alex's stream cut out, it just automatically referred to Hivehound. I mean, I have him. I'm a subscriber to him, so with him streaming, it just automatically booted over to his stream.
Yeah, there's gonna be some shape switching.
Looks like potentially a few here. We got 3 that backed out from the Pacific Base side. We got 2 that backed out from the Wolfpack side.
What are your thoughts? Triple BB or triple DD? Or triple cruiser?
I'm honestly thinking triple destroyer with two battleships for each side.
They closed the training room. Huh. Oh, because he needs to change ships.
Was that his training room though? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was.
Here, I don't wanna give away their room code there.
Nope.
Okay, so we are back up here. Let me see. Let me get this stream link going. All right, Habib, check your Discord. I got a new link for you.
Sounds good. I have one stream in my iPad and the only one in the TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, main Z-23 Loyang. They're going to go 2 destroyers again. Wolfpack sending 2 destroyers, 3 battleships.
Missouri? I'm surprised that they're using the radar.
The Missouri radar. Okay.
Yeah. Then Monarch.
You know, that got brought up yesterday on stream though. Final was very interested in the fact that you guys took the black for the radar, and it ended up paying off though. So maybe that's what the Wolfpack has here. Maybe they have a plan in the way that they use their Missouri.
If they send the Missouri, huh? Wait. They close the room again?
No, I don't think he owns the room. I think Alex over at Pacific Bay does.
Yeah, but I'm looking at their stream. But if you're in a training room with ship selection, if you leave the training room, that might be a penalty. Because the ships were already selected, and he left the training room.
Oh, that's right, and he did switch his ship. If the Fleet Network's watching that, I think we saw a penalty here.
This is gonna be a penalty.
Referee 15 yards on sportsmanlike conduct. Automatic first down.
Yep, they sent a big message the other day that when people have their ship selected. If the Missouri has a radar, let's see if they don't push the Missouri into B cap. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they switched the battleship for a cruiser. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the judges are going to rule that one. We'll just keep streaming it and go from there, I guess.
Yeah.
But my understanding is, what was the understanding that you guys got? It was if you switch your ship, it was supposed to be an automatic loss. Am I incorrect in that?
Yeah, but almost all of them had the ship selected. So yeah, that's a penalty, 100%. Like there's no question about it. Now, are they gonna appeal it? That's a whole different story. Because they had triple BB and they switched BB for a cruiser, right? That's what they did.
Well, Eric definitely switched up to Wichita. He did not have that picked. I thought he had the. It was with
He had the
was it the
mains.
Ochakov or mains? Yeah, he had something.
It was the mains. It was the mains. Yeah, that's. The stream is not working again from
Pacific Bay.
the other side. Yeah, no, it's not working.
All right, I'm gonna mute that one just in case that flips over to someone else's stream. I think we're seeing some of the same stuff we saw yesterday with you guys. It looks like you have a cruiser on each team sitting on B to contest. We have 3 over on C, and then it looks like we have 2 on A with one in support there between A and B. The question is going to be DPM here between an Ochakov and a Wichita. And every little bit helps, especially when you get a couple penetrations. There you go. TWP getting a shot on the Ochakov, on Gornev.
The Ochakov spotted.
Yeah, the Ochakov's really taking a gamble here. This is a hard push. Very hard push.
Really looks like it, yeah. What's a cruiser in Bravo? Well, the only one remaining.
I wasn't able to see it.
He's the only one remaining with mains.
Let's see, one more shot coming on the Ochakov here. Ultimately, Eric had good map positioning here. I don't think the Alabama was able to support very well. Just from the standpoint of sitting behind the island here.
Sochakov is playing really aggressive. He's trying to go for the island. This is precisely why I don't like to commit a battleship to a specific side, because that battleship, if it was more kind of in the middle, had all the chances in the world to take a shot at that Ochakov.
So Gillis is in the chat right now. He said that it looks like they didn't specifically add any rules pertaining to it for this particular tournament.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I must have been under a different impression, because I was under the same as you. I thought they could not switch their ships, but if there's not specifically any rule written, then, you know, bygones be bygones. All right, so it looks like the cruiser that was on B got eliminated there. For Pacific Bay, that is.
Yeah, now they're gonna have a free recap.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Pacific Bay can now make a push from A over toward B and sweep them in. But I think what you're going to have happen there is you're going to give up a whole lot of broadside to that battleship sitting back there behind B from the Wolf Pack, and then you got that cruiser back there as well, potentially HE spam. If that battleship though for Pacific Bay can stick his nose out from A and get a that cruiser, that Wolfpack cruiser on B is completely broadside to him. And the war of attrition continues over here on C.
I'm really surprised that Pacific Bay sent 2 battleships all the way towards Alpha, unless their plan was to just wipe out that side and then push from there. That's my only take on that. Because when you see triple battleship, you will assume that one is gonna go towards the B cap.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting to see that they send the 2 of them to Alpha.
Now the interesting thing here is that Pacific Bay did make an aggressive push, but they do have the 2 flanks caps, so they have A cap and C cap, and there's good chance here that they might be taking the lead back with that.
Oh, Chico speaking out. Is the Wichita beached over there? Yeah. Ooh, single noodle. I take a noodle in the nose? Nope.
Nope, he just missed it. Habib, check to see if your live is check to see if it's live for you, because I'm probably about 20 seconds ahead of you. All right, the bummer part here for Pacific Bay is that Alabama's just kind of been caught in the open, and he hasn't been able to put any shells on the Wichita.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that Alabama.
Yeah, the Wolfpack, yeah, they definitely do. I think once you see this Alabama go down, you could see them start to be a little more aggressive.
Once Alabama goes down, then they'll check up and.
Ultimately, right. Yep, I was gonna say. Ultimately, right here, I could see Eric de Jager making a little push up here and start hitting them.
Yep. I don't know if that Ochakov had the chances to play in between the island and go for the Wichita without getting shot by the battleship behind it. I'm not sure about that.
The roughest thing about being a battleship player is just knowing when to push and map positioning, because you can't maneuver as quick as what some of these other ships can. I just feel like that was maybe a little bit too much of an aggressive push there from the Alabama. He got caught in the open and just now he's gone. Because now you're starting to see the Wolfpack's making a counter push over on A cap.
It's only a 17-point difference for now.
Yeah.
And they are capping Bravo.
And that Ochkov's losing health too.
Yeah, these Ochakov is. Oop.
It looks like the Wichita, though, definitely paid off for Eric. Lion takes down the mains, brings it to 6v4.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Eric's got to be resting pretty easy here, knowing that he's only got to worry about a torpedo at this point because their remaining battleships don't look like they're anywhere near close enough to be able to shoot him.
I'm surprised that with the ship advantage, they are still struggling to get the caps. Like, yeah, now they're gonna get Alpha, but
I'm expecting to see that battleship, the Wolfpack battleship south of B, to go push into it.
yeah, now he's going to it. Yeah.
It is contested, so that destroyer is still sitting on B.
Oh, he got a reset.
He sure did, yeah. It was a good shot.
Yeah.
I don't think he gave up anything in the exchange either, other than just letting everybody know where he is. It's the war of attrition, though, at this point, ladies and gentlemen. 6v3.
Oh, we can call it a game.
I'm saying that I'm thinking the
Yeah.
same thing. It's just there's just not enough health left on Pacific Bay. And you look at how well the Wolfpack was able to conserve their health. You got the Lion over there with 2/3 health. You have Eric de Jager here with almost 3/4 of his. Their destroyer sitting there with him's got half his health left. This is tough. When you have that kind of ship advantage and that amount of health advantage, that's, I guess he's got 1/3 of his health there, his destroyer and support, but again, it's just, when you're running Twist and Track into Wichita and you don't have to worry about battleship shells, it's just like having a huge destroyer.
I really don't know how they lost the main so fast in the middle of BCAP.
I don't know
what
either.
happened over
Yeah,
there.
that was interesting. I'd be interested to find out what happened.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Yeah, but there you go. Now you're seeing the caps swing back their way.
Yeah.
Lions getting burnt to death.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
That's just an awful feeling as a battleship player.
I wish I knew what was their plan sending 2 battleships while Alpha. I don't understand that part.
I've said this a lot of times when I do my live streams, but when you're that battleship player and you're getting shelled by 4 or 5 different people, I call that being the hottest chick at the prom. You're not getting one dick, you're getting all the dicks. And that's how the Lion felt. The Lion got all the dicks. No, I gotta tip my hat there. GG's to Wolfpack. It's they're up 2-1 now, going into Game 4. I had said this to Naris before we started streaming this morning when they asked me to do this do the coverage on this. I was like, this is gonna be good. I really think there's gonna be 4 or 5 potential battles in this one, and I think we're gonna see it. So heading into Game 4. So we didn't see this yesterday. What is the 4th map? I saw
it's
Scandinavia. Okay.
Yeah, correct. This is gonna be an interesting map to see, because there's too many ways to play it.
If we have a game 5 of beef, what map does it go to? I know you guys have been practicing a little bit.
If I'm not wrong, it should be Dos Hermanos. Two brothers.
Two brothers.
Yes, mi hermano. If I'm not wrong. I think it's two brothers.
How do you say brother? It's
Hermano.
hermano?
Hermano, yeah.
Hermano. Dos hermano.
Yes. Dos hermanos. Two brothers.
Thank you for bringing me back to high school with that lesson. I would love to see a game 5 simply to watch two really good fleets go at it on two brothers, because there's so many different ways to play two brothers.
Yeah. That's also true.
All right, I'm gonna go check and see if we have a new stream link here. Let me check.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like we do. Hold on. Dump that. Nope, that's not the one.
Okay, Maine, Sloyang, Z-23, Ochakov, Missouri, Lyon, and Alabama.
Yeah, I feel bad for Alex. I've been in these shoes before, where no matter what you do, you're just gonna keep getting stream disconnected. But I'm not seeing a new stream up from the Pacific Bay side of it.
Lyon, Missouri, and Alabama. And they have Monarch, New Jersey, and Bama.
I'm just getting some messages out here, see if we can find a new stream link for Pacific Bay.
Yeah.
It's pretty unique, though, that we have two teams now that are actually synced up ship-wise. 2 destroyers, 3 battleships. I guess they decided that this was a lot more of a long-range engagement here on Scandinavia.
So they're sending the DD wide delta, which is interesting.
Looks like Wolfpack's going to keep 1 battleship on sea, probably for crossfires, using that island for cover. And they got 3 pushing Alpha. And very quickly, it looks like Pacific Bay is already on decap.
Oh, I smell some smoke in the cruiser scenario. Do you think that? No, it's lightning. It doesn't have big smoke.
Enemy force detected.
Now which is a full Bipley build, that's for sure. Hmm. That battleship in Alpha is playing extremely aggressive. It's literally sitting inside Alpha. Which is the reversing to try and lob some shells at the mains, maybe?
Affirmative. Torpedoes, astern.
And Alabama's already half health.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Eric can stay unspotted and keep his guns in play.
But they did exactly like the previous match. They gave already 3 caps, right?
Correct.
And
Yep.
we'll see how the battleship in Charlie reacts towards the
Yeah, you
towards
see.
the Leon.
Yeah, you're
Is it
definitely
gonna
seeing.
turn around?
You're definitely seeing that same aggressive push from Pacific Bay in this game too. Definitely. So it's basically one DD sitting on decap for both teams. You have the Lion from Pacific Bay pushed up really far, but he's got good cover in that island. The only way he's going to get hit is if he gets spotted and the cruisers on the flanks are able to kind of firebomb him. And it looks like the Wolfpack hasn't been able to make a push on A.
Pacific they push a battleship extremely aggressive in Alpha, and he managed to reverse. He's still alive.
Habib, you're Canadian, right? You like the way I say A?
Yeah. I don't like the A's. A lot of A holes.
Oh, forget the A cap. Just
A.
focus on the A holes.
A holes. Well, it's obvious where the DD in Delta is. Like, it's just sitting behind that small island.
Yeah. It's interesting that Eric's been able to shoot, though, and he is not getting spotted, so that destroyer has to be back in those 2 islands. Destroyer on D for the Pacific Bay has got to be sitting on those 2 islands.
What do you think about the movement of the battleship in Charlie? Like,
I think he gave it up. He could not get any crossfires over onto D cap, and so now it looks like he's going to transition over to A, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Wolfpack make a 4-on-3 push over there.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard.
But it looks like Pacific Bay's
there it
Lion
is.
just reversed off that cap now too. So he looks like he
Yeah.
might go over to support with the cap advantage. That Z-23 just got Orkin manned. The cockroach killer is on the way. Everybody's shooting at him right now.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Yeah, and there's no one that can get rid of that Wichita. They're playing very passive over there. Oh, Alabama's not
Yeah,
pushing.
not at the moment. That mid battleship, the Lion there, he's behind an island. So yeah, Eric does not have much to worry about. So it's only what's in front of him.
Yeah. So by that line reversing, it allowed them to push into the cap.
Problem solved, sir.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Now the Wichita is gonna probably sonar him. Get behind them. If they want to get rid of him, they're gonna have to do a push.
If the Z-23 wanted to conserve his health, now would be the chance for him to try and get out of there, and it does look like he is. Oh, yep. But he came out. He came out in a bad spot. Yep. That's not going to be good.
No.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Eric's got eyes in the back of his head, though. He definitely looked over toward the Lion.
Oh. Now, how many torpedoes is he gonna get? None?
One.
One?
Hull breach. Take it on water quickly.
He is taking shells from that Lion, though. The Lion has reversed now to the point where he has crossfire on him.
Yeah, but they technically semi-sacrificed a Wichita for a DD.
Well, we're going to find out. If he can hit the brakes here and get behind the island. The other thing, too,
Yeah,
all he has to
get
do is not
spotted.
shoot his guns. Yeah, just if he
Correct.
doesn't shoot his guns, he'll go unspotted.
Mm-hmm.
He is taking full pens, though, every time he gets hit, it looks like. Well, that'll be a big point swing. So that aggressive push there to get rid of that Z-23 looked like it paid off. Again, guys, Wolfpack has a 2-1 advantage, so if Pacific Bay is able to win this, they will extend it to a Game 5.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Ah, okay. He was checking out his ship detectability for smokescreen fire penalty, and his destroyer threw a smoke for him so he can start lobbing.
Yeah.
That is definitely some good intergame communication there between those two. Through the smoke, but doesn't look like he's going to use it now. He must have saw something he didn't like with his detectability on it.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
The Wolfpack does look fairly healthy over here. It's going to be interesting to see if Pacific Bay is going to be able to make an adjustment here with their mains and their Alabama.
Reporting a target position.
So crucial to keep your destroyers alive at this point of the game, because now with Eric here, he's got his destroyer that's able to spot for him, and they just don't have any spots over here. This Alabama and this mains are kind of at the mercy of staying alive, trying to stay alive, and then just being able to shoot back at targets that they have spotted by themselves.
Yeah. True. Now that Leon is in a very bad spot. Very bad spot.
Yeah, the ability for the Wolfpack's destroyer just to go up and cap B and get behind the Lion, that's huge. That's going to swing the points back in favor of the Wolfpack here. This Alabama's holding on for dear life. Again, it's the fact that they don't have spots right now. That's the key difference.
Ooh, big hit on the mains.
We have a contested A cap, a contested B cap, and then points swinging from C and D back towards the Wolfpack here.
I'm really surprised that DD never. Like, if I'm DD, I will stay really close to that island in case I get radar like the way he was radar.
Yeah, I think he got caught out in the open with his pants down on that one.
Yeah. The beauty of stealth radar, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and Eric put it to good use in the last 2 games here. That's for sure. Lions losing a lot of health. Alabama's still alive, but he's very low on health. And Maine's just took a torpedo. Yeah, you're starting to see the war of attrition start to catch up here. Again, the aggressive push up front, it pays off to get the point swing, but it's about getting just enough of a push to get the cap, but not getting yourself caught out in the open.
Oh, they lost another battleship.
And it looks like they did.
Yeah,
so yeah, 2 battleships down here for the Wolfpack.
Main's leaving on a prayer. It's going down.
And it's evened up.
Yeah.
It's coming down to the wire. 5v4, but it's the caps they got back that's making the difference. 829 to 761. I think even he knows that there's no reason to push here. I think the battleship has to make a desperation move here.
Correct. Look at the time, it's 26.
Yep, 25. Yeah, he's gonna have 1 salvo basically, and that's. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it, even if he does get a big penetration hit through the bow. Yeah, just like that, they did have a ship advantage, but now they don't. They lost 2 ships very quickly.
The Monarch is not very healthy, but yeah, there's no one that can shoot at him.
Yep. That's it, guys. The Wolfpack, Game 4 winners. They take the series 3-1. Ultimately, though, I gotta say that was really fun to watch. I think that was two very good fleets. I think they were very, very close in terms of talent. I would have to tip my hat towards the Wolfpack with having maybe a little bit better of a game plan and map positioning.
Yeah, I 100% agree on that. I 100% agree on that.
I mean, you saw early on some of the great shots that were made from some of the battleship players on Pacific Bay, as well as the ability to push for some of the destroyers. So again, my hat's off to both teams. I think the world of both of them. But at the end of the day, it looks like the Wolfpack will be moving on. So congratulations, Wolfpack.
Well played. Well played. GG's to everyone.
Yep. Hey, Habib, man, thanks for jumping in with me. It was good to have the
Anytime, brother.
It was good to have the collab commentary on this one.
Anytime.
I think this would have extended past where Final Boss was able to do anything with us today. I know he had something going on with Aaron, and I think that started about 15-20 minutes ago. So on a last second notice. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate that.
Anytime, bro. Anytime. GG's to everyone.
All right, guys. On the way out, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm always open to doing the commentary streams on this competitive gameplay stuff. I really love it. On the same token, Hivehound has been doing a fantastic job covering this as well. I did not realize Hive was covering this. I was asked to cover this, so I didn't know that he was doing it as well. So if he's out there or ends up listening to this later on, my apologies. I did not know you were covering this as well. I was simply asked if I could, and I did. So, guys, take care of yourselves and have a good night. Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.